Welcome to Review-O-Meter! I'm your host, Peter. Thank you for listening in to this podcast where we watch 4 random titles and rank them within one random theme. This month, our theme is Halloween on Disney+. Today, we are joined by a few friends. We have Nathalie.
Hello.
We have Kevin.
Hey, what up?
Kevin's one of our co-hosts, by the way. We have Kyra.
A.
Hey!
Whoa.
Just A. The first letter of the alphabet. A.
We have Hiroki.
Hello.
Who's thrilled to be here. We have Tyrese.
Life is Rough is the greatest movie to ever come out.
You heard it here. Be sure to watch Life is Rough, a promotion material of this podcast. And also, this podcast is brought to you by the letter A, apparently. And we have Cesar.
I am Beyonce always.
You're Beyonce. We have Beyonce?
Beyonce?
Queen Bee herself?
So Beyonce's in our podcast, everyone. That means our podcast is better than all the other podcasts.
Something like that.
Anyways, so last week we have watched The Bride of Boogity on Disney+, a smashing hit that we all just thoroughly enjoyed. Isn't that right, everyone?
Totally.
I say that because I'm lying.
Totally
Hello. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
I mean, I didn't
I love
hate
that movie
it.
so much.
You didn't hate it, but you didn't find anything good about it.
Hey, they lived in a place called Lucifer Falls. That should have told you where things were gonna go.
It was a good movie. It wasn't. No. Okay, so Bride of Boogity was awful, and I'm pretty sure whatever we watch today is just going to go above it. Let's just activate the Review-O-Meter shuffler, because it's time to do that. It broke! Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Every time. That's just the ghost of Halloween right there. Okay. Caesar, Kevin, you gotta fix it, please.
Kevin, do
All
it.
right.
Kevin, ready?
Let's see. All right, got you. Bippity boppity boo. Boom.
Nice. And the winner is...
You joking?
Yo.
It's Twitches!
Wait. There you go. I was gonna say it again. This is funny. So, if y'all remember when we did the Disney Channel original movie theme, Nathalie and Yasmin were big advocators for Twitches. And here we are.
No
Oh my
fucking
God.
way.
Wow. Manifestation worked.
I'm going to sleep.
I'm just dancing because Nathalie's excited.
I am going to sleep.
No, you're not. You're gonna wake up and watch Twitches with us.
I can't promise I will.
I can't believe I actually got something I wanted.
Ain't no fucking way.
I'm shocked right now. Wow.
Me too. This was
my
so
God.
random.
Guys, I'm living. Look at how happy Nathalie is. She is glowing and
I've been
thriving.
for like the longest. Oh my God.
Twin witches? Twitches!
Twitches.
I do like Tia and Tamara Mowry, and we actually had another movie with their little brother, Taj Mowry, The Poof Point.
Oh God. Don't
So
remind
here
me
we
of
are,
that.
getting the whole family.
Oh my gosh.
This
I
is
really
funny.
can't believe this actually happened. I'm like,
Me either.
It's
I'm
actually
excited.
Twitches.
The fact that
Poor
Cesar-
Yasmin isn't here to watch it.
Yeah,
Right?
that is gonna be bad.
I'm gonna.
Yo.
Oh my gosh.
She's missing.
I'm gonna
She's gonna
text
be
her right
mad.
now just to let her know.
She's gonna be mad that she missed it.
Let's see if she dashes back to her apartment and turns on her computer right away from wherever she is. I'm assuming work.
She just takes somebody else's laptop and starts streaming.
That's just crazy because I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't wait for us to watch Twitches. And it finally
I can't
happened.
believe that. You literally were saying that. You literally were.
I
So why do you
know.
love Twitches so much? Let's talk about Twitches from what we know.
Okay, maybe it's because I have. Are we talking about the movie itself? What we know?
Either. So there is a
Oh,
sequel to
I-
this movie.
There is. Obviously, it's Tia and Tamara Mori. They're twins. They play twins in this movie as well. They find out that they actually have powers and they're witches, I guess, is what they've been.
And they're twins.
They're twins and they
And they're
call
witches.
themselves Twitches.
So Yasmin texted back, "God damn it!" That's how I'm saying it. But she wrote all caps, "God damn it."
Oh man, this made my night. I have to pay for the whole thing now, definitely. Like, there's no.
Ooh.
She's not going to that party anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Huh?
So I don't hate Twitches. It's pretty stupid. It's Harry Potter, but the first one when it came out, I genuinely liked it. But I love Harry Potter, but it's bad Harry Potter. It's legit stolen material for sure.
So who plays Voldemort in it?
My
Thanos.
uncle, Thanos. Duh.
Thanos.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, Thanos.
Man, Thanos.
The uncle that married their mom. Yeah, that does
That's
sound
some
gross.
Arthur type shit.
That sounds illegal. What you just
That
said.
yeah.
Actually, this
The way
movie,
it was presented to the audience.
fun fact: this movie actually took place in Alabama.
Alabama,
Look at
actually.
You know,
Don't you love it when we all talk over each other?
actually,
Yeah.
in the olden days, that's what they used to do. If Peter had a little brother and Peter died, his wife would probably marry his little brother.
Whoa.
Would my little sister marry my wife? Because, like, that's my soul sister. Like, we gonna have matching Claire necklaces. Like, I don't want her to steal mine. Like,
I
turn
mean,
to my grave and come back.
if your sister's single, yeah.
Yeah, what you're gonna have to do, Kira, is you're gonna have to possess your little sister's body and
Oh,
live your
that's
life
spooky.
through her.
But Kyra, you mentioned that, and I just instantly reminded myself that we not too long ago watched The Parent Trap, which is really close to what this movie is also like. Two
Yes,
sisters
it is.
reuniting,
Really?
not knowing that
And they're twins.
they have a sister or twins. Oh my god.
Rewatching The Parent Trap.
Except they're two people instead of one person. Take that, Lindsay Lohan.
Well, speaking of twins, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but Tyrese and I are actually twins. Right, Tyrese?
What? What
What?
about you and me? We're both gingers.
That's
So,
true.
Hey!
you and Peter could favor each other. You're
Honestly,
both
people probably... That's
Hispanic
true.
redheads.
You telling me that Tyrese is not a ginger then?
He's not?
You guys look just alike.
Exactly what I wanted to be.
Tyrese and Kyra are twins.
Hee hee.
They just found out they were switched at birth. Well, not switched at birth.
Probably,
Sorry.
honestly, like...
Sharona seems like my mama.
Sisters from the same mister.
I was born before Christmas, so I know everyone was struggling for last-minute Christmas presents, so it really wouldn't surprise me. So, you know. But I like the parents I have now. They're very nice. I like them. Sharona, she's like a little Iron Chef. I love it. Anyway, let us continue.
Love it. Love it.
Can we just like
So Twitches, we are gonna watch Twitches soon. Don't know if there's much I want to add personally on this movie. It's Tia and Tamara with magic, and I think we've all seen this movie in the chat, haven't we?
I think I've seen pieces. I don't know if I've seen it or not.
Really? Okay.
I know I've seen this movie. I just can't remember anything for the life of me.
You might have. I mean, this is one of the things that constantly plays on Disney Channel ever since it came out. I remember when the first one came out, immediately following it was the premiere episode of Wizards of Waverly Place. Or was
I
it the
don't remember that.
second movie?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure I've seen it. I just don't remember it. I know every single time I saw that little boy make a cannonball into that like film thing on Disney Channel, I was there to watch that movie. I didn't care what it was.
original.
So on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stick around, we'll come back with our thoughts and review of Twitches after these messages.
Hello, this is Dr. Gerald Reed. Have you been experiencing symptoms of twitching? If so, come visit my care center this Sunday for a free examination. Twitching can be a sign of many severe illnesses like chickenpox, HIV, death. Many who don't know they have it, well, they have it. Those who suffer with the twitches possibly notice it more when driving, or when they stare off into the void of the unthinkable universe where we live just as a speck in a second of life. I wish I was married. But please, come visit my care center so I can cure you back to perfect health. Dr. Gerald Reed, PD, located in Waverly. Also, follow my Twitch channel at Dr. G. Reed Bleed for Weed. I'll be looking forward to meeting you. Bye bye.
And we're back from watching
Twitches.
Thank you. All right, so I haven't seen that in a good few years, and I kind of forgot some scenes, but I mostly remembered it all. Yeah, that was a movie. It honestly is. I said earlier that it's basically Harry Potter, and yeah, I'm not wrong, but it's more than Harry Potter. Let me open my notes to read off every movie that I felt like it copied. So, The Princess Diaries, Halloween Town, Harry Potter, Hamlet, The Prince and the Pauper, and I'm surprised I didn't even mention this before. I said The Parent Trap,
Yes.
but really, Sister
Yeah,
Sister.
Yes.
What led you to go sister?
Yeah,
sister?
it was
Tell me,
magical
enlighten me.
sister sister.
Well, I think the actresses look just exactly
No
alike
way.
Tia and Tamara from Sister Sister.
Wait, were they twins with them?
And then also, in addition, the whole adoption thing, and then trying to find their birth mother.
Yeah.
Which
Well, how they met too.
Yeah, they met
In
in a
the
store.
shop. Yeah, in the store. They literally ran into each other.
And weren't they wearing the same outfit too? Like that was kind of freaky. I think.
Wait, in what? In Sister?
Yeah, I think they were wearing the same outfit too.
Yeah.
Come on, Tamara, let's go home.
What are you doing?
We're going home.
Hey, you let go of my baby.
Hey, what do you mean your baby? Hey, watch that now.
Wait a minute,
Just a minute here. What?
Dad? Mom? That girl has my face.
Yeah, they were wearing the same outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
And in Twitches, they just scream.
And I like how one of them's just like, I'm gonna have a really good day today. And the other one's just like, yeah, something really bad is gonna happen.
That's not the part that bothered me. I thought that was actually fine. What bothered me was how quickly from there we jumped into them being witches and how they really accepted that right away without really second guessing what else it could be, since, come on, witches, that's too fantasy.
Hey man, there's a decom. You got limited commercial breaks,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
The movie's made for people like me that can only
This movie
like
felt
sit
long
for
as
90
shit,
minutes at a
low-key, though.
time. Really? I thought it moved pretty
Yeah.
well.
You know what I realized? All of that
I-
happened in one day.
Yep, October 31st.
Just like 24.
birthday.
That's crazy.
Like literally, they were like in the morning, okay, we just turned 21. All right, cool. I'm gonna go get a job. Yeah, it's their 21st birthday. And they're just
a
like,
witch now.
yeah, okay, we're setting up for the party. I'm finding out that I have all these powers, and suddenly like I'm prepared to, fight this war already in the span of this like because basically by the time they met it had to be like around I want to say 12 noonish.
Bro,
So they didn't really
spent-
have all that
yo,
time in the
an hour of this
daytime
movie. I
to,
mean,
like,
12 hours in this movie was told in it.
I mean, they did a lot of montages.
It felt fine, but in like the real time REAL, yeah, no,
Bro,
that's
like,
way too much in a
what?
day.
One of them turned 21 and was like, I guess I had to get my first job.
Well, they
Where
both
she
turned
just-
21, they're twins.
yeah
What-
they both-
Okay.
but one of
Where she
them's
just-
poor and the other one's rich, so like the poor one was just like, damn, I need a job because my mom
And-
just died.
They never moved out, I guess.
Yeah.
What
Even the rich
hell?
one.
They just stayed unemployed for 3 years,
Wow.
doing nothing.
Well, to
Dang.
be fair, the rich one, I guess, doesn't need to work.
Yeah, like
Do they not have like school?
In like the second movie they both move into the rich one's house, so like
I guess they both don't need jobs.
yeah. Because then
And the other-
it's like the parents are paying for their school for her schooling too, and I'm just like, so does this mean they adopted you as well, or like?
And Alex only lost her mother like 3 months ago, which is very, very, very,
mean,
very
she-
for anyone to ever lose a parent.
Wait. So wait, she lost her mom 3 months ago, and her
I-
fake stepdad got another wife. In
I want
3
to
months?
explain to
No,
the
no, no, no.
audience
No,
why
no, no, no.
Hiroki's asking all these questions, because he was unable to get his Disney Plus working, and I suggested, well, if you've seen this movie years ago, why don't you just stay and listen to our review of it, and maybe it'll bring back some memories. So he is kind of like the voice for you people with all these questions.
Okay, so Alex is the poor one, and she was adopted by a single mother. And then Cameron is the rich one, who was adopted by a rich family. Alex's mom, the poor woman, single lady, is the one who died 3 months ago. So, like, basically, Alex was an orphan yet again, in a way. So, Alex is like, yeah, it's time for me to get a job because I'm no longer living in Montana with my mom in this trailer because she was working on her master's or whatever. And I'm just like, how did her mom, like, manage to adopt her as a single mom in that time frame? Because I'm pretty sure that was, like, what? If it was 21 years ago from when the movie dropped, it had to be like 80s, 90s, right? And if you think about that, around that time, they weren't letting single parents adopt. They're like, you have to have two parents. So I'm just like, how?
I don't think that they allow them to adopt now either.
Yeah, so I'm just like, how did she adopt her? And mind you, she was poor too. And like, they're very strict about who can adopt who.
Okay, so well, their real names in the movie are Alex and Cameron, and then their birth names are
Apollo.
Artemis and Apollo.
Apollo.
And they have amulets with one has the sun, one has the moon.
So Alex has the moon and Cameron has the sun. So like, I don't know if you noticed when they said Cameron's basically powerless when like the sun disappears because she gets her powers from the sun. But Alex is at her strongest when it's nighttime, which is why Alex is always up at all hours of the night and Cameron's up as soon as the sun's up. So like, that's what
It's polar opposite. So it's
Yeah.
almost like they complete one full person in a way, because one has the gift of knowing, one has the gift of remembering. So the knowing one does a lot of writing, and the one that remembers does a lot of illustrations. So they have special powers in the sense where it's split, but they can come together, and that's what they say they are at their strongest, because when they touch hands and such, they experience force of magic that they can't even control, but they do it. Kind of like Harry Potter when he got mad and glass vanishing and his cousin fell into the snake pit. It's kind of the same. Like they did the same thing with the mannequins whose clothes like flew off from out of the store or whatever. That's why, again, more Harry Potter reference movie. I understand everyone listening who is very much aware of this movie is kind of like, yeah, get to the review. But just to add a little bit more depth into that, I actually even wrote that in my notes to talk about that anyway. So that's good that we have to explain that. It's not Life is Rough.
But it wasn't.
Yes.
I know
But
it isn't.
Was it rough?
Life was rough a little bit for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Alex's life was rough. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
Cameron's
Yeah, my kid just grew up poor, and then on top of it, the only person she knew that loved her died too. So like,
That's rough.
That's
Yeah.
kind of rough. Yeah.
Do you remember once they realized the darkness was after to kill them and all that? And Cameron's just like,
That's how I feel when I'm at home. When I'm with my parents, not here. Don't you get it? Until they showed up, nothing bad has ever happened to me. Oh, I get it. Funny thing is, this still isn't the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. I'm not trying to replace my mom.
I get that. I mean, you lost your mother, and I'm sure that must have been traumatic. So any mythical being trying to kill you really just isn't it for you.
listen, she was probably already ready to get pushed to the edge, honestly. She was just like, yeah, I'm going to save my mom and probably die, but, at least I'll see my other, not to be morbid, but
Damn, that got dark. Like the fart cloud.
Bro,
the fart cloud.
The
The
dark
CG.
Can we talk about the darkness?
Nah, not even the darkness, bro.
Oh,
the CG
no.
in that movie is fucking.
Death Eater?
Wow, like holy hell.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like a black cloud that they had to fight or some shit? That
Like a
was like
dagger.
their uncle.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly that.
Uncle Thanos.
Their uncle was fucking.
What?
He's in Better Call Saul.
You
He's
talking
one
about
of the
Thanos, bro?
characters in there. He's like, yeah, Thanos. But yeah, he's in Better Call Saul. He's a character in Better Call Saul.
What? Thanos is in Better Call Saul?
Yeah. I thought it was weird. I was like, what the fuck?
I know his name is Thantos,
Exactly.
but it's more fun to call this guy Thanos.
Yeah, he's Thanos.
Okay, so she's been married to him, right, for like 21 years after her husband died. My thing is, so you're telling me she's never seen the fact that he had these imprints on his hands?
Well, he wore gloves.
I guess they weren't so intimate.
Yeah, so they were never intimate.
Good night,
Bro, like-
everybody.
But like, you gotta think about
Whoa.
it. When she was just like, I can't sleep with him. That's my brother, my husband's brother. Did you think of that?
No,
Whoa.
but thank you for
Whoa.
bringing that to the light.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And out of the darkness.
Pun intended. But like, yeah, so that's one of the things. I was just like, so you're telling me all these years, like, you didn't think like he was washing his hands? Like, if you came in the bathroom while he was washing his hands,
I'm
he's
just
like, Hannah, don't
confused.
look at me.
I
Guess
guess.
he doesn't wash his
I
hands.
guess he doesn't wash his hands.
Wait.
He can't. It's burned. Like they would hurt.
I need to, because as far as I remember, whenever they went into like the other magical world, there was no one else there except for those two characters, like the mom and the uncle.
I was gonna talk about that too.
Is anyone else in there? Like,
Because that was a
do they
big
just live in
castle.
an empty fucking house?
You gotta remember, the darkness sucked the souls of a lot of people. In the second movie, there's more people in there.
I think they got more budget. That's why.
I don't remember liking the second movie, but the way I can see it playing out sounds better. Like actually exploring more of Coventry, the dimension that they're from, and also learning more about, or just seeing that these characters adjust to their new lives. I remember now that the parents know that they're magical and such. The Alex doesn't even live with her friend anymore. I think she lives with either in Coventry or with her sister. I don't remember.
Now that I think about it, in the second movie, her best friend never showed up. So I'm like, did she drop her?
Lucinda?
Lucinda did not show up in the second movie.
Well,
But may I
doesn't
spoil-
Lucinda have a daughter?
No, that's her sister.
Oh, that's oops.
Maybe
My
the
bad, my
darkness
bad.
got her.
It's a Disney movie. You right.
That's not the age people are having kids now.
That sister's like 10 years old.
That's true.
Natalie.
There are 11-year-olds giving birth. They hate to be
Oh, well,
dark.
that's very sad.
It's very unfortunate. Wow.
Well, you're 10 already. You should be having kids out there right now. What you doing?
Let's not forget. That's how it was in the olden days. They're like, oh, what? You can have kids now? Bet I'm marrying you to this 40-year-old.
Coventry is not very progressive, I guess.
Yeah,
Can we talk
they
about how
still
the
have
mom never
slavery.
aged though? Like she looked flawless in my
Well,
opinion.
maybe that's
Yeah.
because she, had kids at 10 years old.
That could be
Yeah,
why.
that's probably
That
it.
could be why.
Maybe it's because she didn't have to put up with them for 21 years.
Ah!
Is she not Tia and Tamara's mother in this movie? I mean... Hey everyone, Future Peter here. Upon further research, I have found out that the actress who plays Miranda, who is the mother in Coventry, is actually only 9 years older than Tia and Tamara themselves. Big yikes wazowski. Alright, back to the show.
That's fair.
She sent them to like a summer camp. It was like, ooh, y'all offer extended stays too. Let me throw that in. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
She's just like, listen, y'all, I've been looking for y'all, but I thought you were dead. But like, will you accept me as your mom again? And
I was looking for y'all, but I was
your new
afraid
daddy,
to leave
uncle?
the mansion. You mad though?
Literally.
Like,
Also, hold on a second. I remember like them having those two people. Like one of them had like
Guardians,
some
yeah.
woman, their guardians and stuff. Who
Yeah.
the fuck like told them to watch after them? If the mom didn't know that they were alive, who the fuck?
They literally just did that on their own because they also were considered two people that died during the battle 21 years ago.
Why didn't she just go back to the mom and say, "Yeah, they're still alive"?
Because the Guardians was still after them. The dark fart was still there. You have to remember Hiroki, because literally, like she was like Thanos was using all of the mom's magic to like secure the castle, allegedly. So
I don't know. Buy a gun and go back.
What?
In a magical dimension.
Magical dimension.
Okay, Reggie, shoot him!
listen, all I'm gonna say is the mom was kind of like oblivious, and like when she found out they were alive, she's just like, I knew they've been alive this whole time, and I'm like, bitch, why didn't you go look for that?
The reason why the uncle married her was more to like drain her powers years.
Yeah.
She straight up said that he was doing to her. So I understand that.
So they were intimate.
I mean,
Oh my
Hiroki, we don't
gosh.
know, bro.
Hiroki.
Listen to that. If you didn't notice, like the only reason why she knew they were alive because they used their magic for the first time. Because like I'm guessing since they like did not use it for 21 years, she was just like these
Twitches.
dead.
That is,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna redo that.
You know what?
Oh, I'm so
Replace
sorry,
it. Replace
guys.
it with the
I
voice line
apologize.
Twitches.
These twitches are dead.
Like those Twitches dead.
Yeah, those twitches are dead. And like she's just like, oh my gosh, my twitches are alive. I feel their magic. I feel the magic coursing through me. That's literally what she said.
and I feel God in
Yeah.
this Chili's tonight. That's for you, That's for you, Cesar.
That's saying.
No, but
But yes.
I had a bad feeling about the uncle, and I don't know if it's because like I'm a lesbian, but I was like, something isn't right. Like something in my belly ain't feeling right. Almost like
What
I
do you
ate
mean by
bread.
that?
But like,
What do you mean by that?
Wait, didn't the uncle have like a scar on his face? Isn't that like a big textbook? I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
Wait,
he
did
did
he have
have
a-
a
did
scar.
he have a
on his
goatee?
he
face.
did?
He did have a scar on his
Yeah,
face.
he had a scar.
Oh.
I'm so sure. I remember him having a scar.
So he's Hamlet, but also more Lion King. I gotcha.
I don't remember him having the
scar.
scar. Oh, okay. Well, now I get to go back and look for that, or I just Google it.
Right eye? No. Yeah, right eye, like above his like eyebrow. Like a little
If it's
scar
over the
there.
eye, it's instant like, yo, this man's bad.
Yeah.
So I really loved how the CGI face is in the cloud, right? And it's so funny looking. But then we remember that Cameron drew the face in her early years from a nightmare she had. And in that drawing, yeah, her uncle just straight up looks like Superman. It doesn't look like that CGI face her little baby
You talking
mind
about
would
when he
remember.
go like this?
It's just like, yo, it basically says,
Yeah, with the
yo,
arms out.
I'm the uncle. That's it. Like, it's me. I'm your uncle. When I was younger, I thought the uncle and the dad were twins as well.
Yeah, wasn't also the uncle like in full like head to toe black or some shit? Didn't he have like a black
Yes,
hat?
When he screams bad guy.
pretty much like, yo, I'm the bad guy type of vibe.
It was obvious.
He was one of only two people left in their magical land. Like it was either him or the mom that was gonna be evil.
Bro, imagine if the mom was evil. That
That would
would
have been quite a plot twist.
that
Yeah.
would have I
This
would
is
have been
Hamlet,
like,
we know the
Wow,
uncle's evil.
I would have enjoyed this
this
movie.
one's for the creative team. Like, we salute you.
I guess Kevin didn't enjoy this movie.
He's not even talking.
He had the fart cloud idea.
Yeah.
I do enjoy this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Yeah.
if you have a Halloween marathon and you love to throw in the good old Halloween DComs, which there are many of.
Oh, I'm watching
This
all
goes
of them.
in there.
I actually liked it. Like, I feel like I may have seen like pieces of like little clips of the movie, but like watching it in its entirety, like it's a cute little movie. But I am also a big Tia and Tamara Mowry fans. Blah, blah, blah. So
And they hold
yeah.
this up.
Yeah.
They carry this movie. They
Oh, I
really
agree.
do.
Oh my gosh,
They
guys.
really do.
I'm on Twitter and someone else was watching Twitches on Discord with their
Aw, we
Yasmin?
did it first.
If it's Yasmin, tell her I say hi.
Can I just say, but like, also, can we just like, they're just like, oh my gosh, your sister's powerless. Why would you leave her at the party by herself? And she's like, how was I supposed to know that she was powerless in the nighttime?
Oh, it's probably only been 3 hours
I'm
in the
so
world,
sorry.
so it's probably only been 3 hours. So
Yeah.
blame her?
They've only known each other for 3.
Probably.
I thought they
Like,
had to
your
be
mom was
together
just
to
like,
use.
your sister's in grave danger for that. Why would you do that to your sister?
That's when they're at their most powerful. They can still do magic separately. It takes a little bit more hands-on work and training, I suppose.
They're kind of like an eclipse, basically. Because like when the sun and moon meet.
I thought they couldn't do magic unless they were together, and that was the reason why they couldn't do magic before.
Oh, they were putting like a Charmed Ones type of vibe. Oh, that's what this movie's like. Have you seen Charmed?
Isn't
Oh,
Charmed a
fuck.
show?
It's like an old show.
I recognize that name.
It's like the 3 witches, right?
Yeah.
The sisters.
And like they're super
dad,
powerful when they're
that.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this movie's like.
There you go, another one to add to the list.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers, bro.
But also in the beginning with the babies, I believe that was more of a direct copy from Harry Potter, with the parents putting a love spell over, well, just loving them so much that itself creates a spell protection from the darkness, you know?
And the dad gave powers to the kids.
Yeah.
Because like,
Was that what they said? I
Yep.
thought it was just all
yeah.
love.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're able to do this in this like series, but like in the first one, that's what the dad did before he died. He like gave his powers to them, and he's like, "Protect yourselves!" And then like he let his brother kill him, basically. Well, kill him. Second
Wow,
movie, you find
spoiler
out he's not
alert.
actually dead, but
Whoa!
Spoiler!
What if
Whoa.
what if we went to go watch the second one now?
Wait, I want to go watch the second one right now. I'm excited.
So,
Yeah.
so I was gonna bring that up, but I chose not to because that is a spoiler, and we still have 2 more movies or whatever we could still end up seeing for this month. But
And it
since
turns out the
Nathalie
mom is
did it-
actually evil.
So really, the darkness kills
don't
no
listen
one.
to him. Yes, she is evil. I'm joking, but I will say,
So wait a minute.
yeah, you'll
Get
get
it out,
to you'll
Junior.
get like more of an explanation on like the giving of the powers from the second movie, because there's
Come
a
on, Junior, get
scene
it out.
that shows you like what's up with that. But like, I don't want to say it.
Is the dad just like in hiding? Like, I don't know. All I'm going back to is save Bandit.
He's trying not to
and
pay
then,
child
like,
support.
I'm so sorry, Cesar. I keep making your office references.
He has to back pay a lot. It's been 21 years.
He's got a lot of explaining.
For
I mean,
Alex, anyways,
just say
Cameron
it honestly,
actually had a
bro.
rich family, so
Okay, so basically, are you guys all okay with this? Yes. Okay, so basically, the dad is like trapped in the shadows. Like he didn't actually like fully die. Like he kind of just like went to the Shadowland, and
Dude,
like,
it's like a purgatory.
he lost
Battle realm.
Yu-Gi-Oh battle.
but I'm not gonna say the other spoiler. But like the mom's just like, we're gonna kill everyone in the shadows because we don't trust them.
Oh, that I
And-
don't remember.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, and then one of the sisters like, no, I think Dad is alive, and they're like, no, he's not alive. That's
Language.
someone trying to trick you, dumbass.
Interesting.
I mean, do you
No,
blame
I
them?
feel like they'd say dumbass in Disney.
Yeah.
Alliteration.
Speaking of Disney, I
They-
watched
they
the
just use a
last movie.
synonym.
That movie's
Like
really dark.
really.
That's it. Carry on.
Yeah.
The second
Really
one?
dark.
I don't know if
Lion
I've seen the
King is
second one.
The
Simba's
second
Pride?
one
so
was
dark,
his
bro.
daughter. Yeah, Simba's Pride. Great
Wait.
soundtrack, by the way. Great sound.
Deception.
Jeez.
Disgrace.
Disgrace. He has the scar
Wait,
on
let me
his
get this
face.
straight though. So the uncle never really killed anybody. So technically he did nothing wrong.
No. He did kill people, but his brother, like when he tried to get to his brother, I'm
He
guessing
killed everybody in
because
that palace that's supposed
What?
to be there.
Oh wait,
Basically.
he literally just killed the help and that's it.
the girls kind of saved him in a way and like put him in the Shadowlands, like kind of
Wait.
like deflected death and like put him in the shadows.
I don't understand his motive. So us the audience know that he's the villain, but the family just sees some big darkness thing as like some hungry monster. Why do they think this monster's still after the baby specifically? What threat did they pose to the country? I don't get it.
Like, was he gonna get any money out of it? Like, what was his whole?
I think he wants to be king.
But he got that
But-
with killing his brother. Why did he need to go like a step farther?
I don't.
Wait, I think this is just like a speculation on my point, right? Because they're like, yo, these two are like super powerful. Because like I feel like the mom was a powerful witch and the dad was a powerful wizard. And like when they got together, like they had twins that were like super powerful themselves. And like I feel like since they were babies and they were pretty powerful, like you know they were like the shit. Like yo, younger
I mean,
souls.
If we
equal
think
more
about
power.
it though, in a nutshell,
And he's like-
Thanos had the power, had probably his own power, but also the power of the mom. And so their love shared between the sisters and the love that they had and the infinite love is still more powerful than the mom's power plus the power Thanos had. So like,
So he's
they're
inevitable?
inevitable, actually.
You know what?
I hate you. Well, all I gotta say, they couldn't live with their failure. And then in the second movie,
Back to
where
them.
did it bring them? Back to him.
To the Shadow Realm.
Wait.
Yes, basically.
God.
Wait, Santos is the main antagonist for both the movies. He's the bad guy in both
I
the movies.
guess so.
Yes. In a way, he's the antagonist for the second one, but kind of the mom is too, in a way.
So she was evil this whole time.
Really?
He wasn't evil per
That's a
se, but
twist.
like
Oh, man.
he was kind of
Okay.
like hindering because like each of the twins had their own like objective in the second movie, and like she was kind of hindering one of them from like getting that objective, you know, because she was just like kill everyone, and like one of them was like no, I'm not gonna kill everyone. Let's release the people in the Shadowlands and let's try to figure out where Dad is. And she's like, listen, your dad's dead. Okay, I've gotten over it for 21 years. You can get over it too. He's dead.
Didn't,
Mom
in
said
Twitch-
I had
Twitches
time to
2,
mourn.
Fucking,
Yeah,
when they
she's
were
like,
to
you
go
guys
try to
need
bring
to-
him back, like their dad back, they accidentally brought Thanos back because they were both in the Shadowland, and then they killed Thanos.
I
and then they go back
kinda-
and
I
bring
kinda
back Aaron,
want
and
that
then
to
Aaron fights
Like
Thanos.
I want to watch this movie.
yeah.
Hey yo,
And then
surprise double
Thanos
feature never
officially,
done before
finally.
on the review meter. Next week we're just gonna watch this too because that's what the chef was said. Peter
Wait a
shaking
minute,
his head
hold on.
slowly. No.
I literally looked up like what his like whole deal is, like why did he do this? And there's no explanation on why he wanted to kill
yes, there is.
them or
Ready?
anybody.
Jealous
It's just like, yeah,
It's just jealous.
That's
He's
what I'm
just
asking.
jealous of the power that the twins had and their father.
so
He needs
so
love.
no, Tyrese, here's the thing though.
Aw.
Here's the thing. So in like the description, it doesn't for the movie itself, it doesn't tell you anything on
Well,
why
it's-
he wanted to
it's
do
for the
this
book.
at all. But then because this is based on it's based on a novel. The reason in the novel, also he's a businessman in the fucking novel as well.
What the
too.
hell?
Like he owns like $1 million corporation. But in the novel,
What in the world?
the only reason why he wants to kill the
Yeah,
twins
they're
is just
powerful,
because
bro. He
they're
wants
pretty
the power,
strong.
so
I
he
just
wants-
want to
he
kill
wants,
them.
Thanos. style.
Okay, so apparently I've just read. Oh wait, never mind, wrong person. I looked up Santos. And
She
it
looked
showed
up
me-
Thanos.
It showed me Marvel.
I looked up
Thanos.
Thanos and it showed me
Yeah,
fucking
it showed
Thanos,
me.
bro.
No. He wanted to kill
He wanted to
half
kill his
people in
half
the world.
twins, bro. His half.
That's how it is,
I know.
I mean,
Salvation is his motive.
if he killed one twin, he would have won, though. So half. There
He
you
was
go.
trying to collect the Infinity Rocks, not the Infinity Stones, but the Infinity Rocks, and he was gonna wipe out half of the
I think it's just weird,
population
like in the
in
actual.
the entire universe.
Well, dimension. Multiverse.
Oh, it's because he was jealous of the power the twins had.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah, so jealous of the power the twins held, he attempted to kill them several times following their father's death and removal of the human world, but failed each time. He asked Miranda to marry him towards the end of the series, but she refuses to marry him. As punishment for his treatment of the twins, he is ignored by everyone and comforted for the remainder of
Did
his
he have
life.
Eileen? No.
Bro, so they literally just fucking. They literally just don't
Wait.
talk to this man.
Guys, it gets
This is
crazier.
punishment.
So according to like what it's on Wiki, his daughter is Ileana, who is one of the protectors.
Yeah.
Who he abandoned.
What?
That's
No.
Bro.
in the book.
Is this
though.
a book
In the
or
movie,
something?
Two different things. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In the
I'm
book, that's
better.
I like how
his
the-
daughter, but like in the movie,
I like how the book is like, hey, you tried to kill us a lot. Well, now everyone's gonna pretend like you don't exist. That's it.
Give him the cold shoulder.
He's like,
Oh.
everybody's gonna give you the cold shoulder. How do you like that?
That's crazy.
Oh no, man.
So whoever wrote this straight up tried copying Harry Potter. Interesting.
I mean, it's the same thing with 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight.
Well,
so
yeah, but that's more
It's
fan.
Harry Potter fanfic.
I guess it
yeah,
is.
that's basically what it is. What 50 Shades of Grey started off as. It was a fanfic for Twilight.
Wait,
That's
wait.
so
got
gross.
popular.
Which is
Wait.
Yeah.
to
It gets worse every time I hear that fact.
Did you compare 50 Shades of Grey to
That
Twilight?
Christian Grey is supposed to be Edward Cullen, brooding guy
True.
who's super hot but never actually settled down with someone until he found his one true love.
Okay.
No, Cesar, you don't know this though? Oh, okay.
Let me just move on to one of my notes, I guess. So
I wanted to say, like, Natalie said that Shades of Grey is like Twilight, and I'm just like, those are completely two different movies because
First of all, is the fanfic from Twilight.
Yeah.
It's the fanfic of Twilight. They just changed the names. Okay.
Yeah, Caesar, it actually is though. Like somebody made a fanfic of Twilight, and it's actually 50 Shades of Grey because they have a bunch of
Which is
fanfics.
why
it was
And
written on a
which is why
BlackBerry.
50 Shades of Grey is so poorly written.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
it like
why it's
originally
really
for like
crappy.
Wattpad?
It was on fanfic or Wattpad, one or the other.
Yeah.
It's true. This is a real fact.
okay, because like based on their movies, like one,
One,
Oh, no, I
There
mean,
were
it's a
no
different-
vampires.
And then
It
the other
can't be
one's like-
fanfic.
Yeah.
They got
No.
rid of the vampires for, other things.
For more vampires, yeah.
yeah,
Wink,
ti-
wink. There you go.
Yeah. Instead of vampires, they just had sex toys.
And leather, yeah.
Boo!
They go hand in
The
hand.
Patrick Star meme. Boo!
Like if you think about it, like super rich guy who's adopted with other super rich hot people, and
Dan-
Alec. If you
Oh, it sounds like Dantos.
and the dad's a doctor. Ha ha ha. The mom's the doctor in the 50 Shades of Grey.
Anyways, yep. 50 Shades of Grey, yeah.
Yep, that was great. Hey, this movie had a pretty poppin' soundtrack.
Okay, so the music is something I wanted to discuss because I like music.
Please. Yeah.
I didn't like how it would like go fast and then slow down. Like, bro, like I don't know. I didn't like I don't
So
know.
the score.
The score, yeah. I didn't like how it would like speed up and then slow down. Just like pick a tempo. Like I'm cool with it being like slow. I'm cool with it being fast, but like just having those like back and forth, it's like whoa. I don't like it.
It was like kind of like my childhood, like the music, the sound.
Oh, the
sound
music
that-
was bussin'. Like I'm about to play that like at my wedding, best believe. Like
the montage that like happened so instantly. They're like, okay, now we know powers. We have powers. We're gonna use the spell book and just like
And then cue the pop
say
music.
that. Cue pop. Woo.
What was that song? That was actually a real like song. And then the other one was the Ali and AJ.
Why'd you
Yeah.
have to go and make things so complicated?
Yeah. Well, I think that was them. I'm assuming.
It was.
Okay.
When you
no, that's Avril Lavigne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Avril Lavigne. I was gonna say that's the wrong song.
No, I know.
No, Ali
so
and
wait,
AJ
what
was
was the
the
song you
one
played?
where it was like yeah, that one was bussin'. But that one I didn't like how
Yeah.
it was like fast or like slow.
Pick a
Like
tempo,
just
stick to it.
pick a tempo.
rush.
I've
Like
been told that multiple times.
for real.
Alright.
I mean, what do I know? I left middle school band to go to PE because you put Kyra in a field and she'll run for days. So
You could have got lots of exercise out of marching band.
no, I just really wanted to play the drums, and they're like, "We're gonna put you on the xylophone," and I said, "Drums."
Whoa. So I'm also a percussionist, and I did marching band throughout my years. And that is a typical thing. If you don't really make battery, you're on front ensemble, and you either play auxiliary. that's still a good experience, and I still very much love playing the marimba, and I would never learned how to play 4 mallets. So you should have continued on that. I'm sorry.
I just can't read music, so I was struggling. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just do percussion. It's mostly snare drums. Oh no, baby. Oh
you,
no, baby.
You could have just been like Nick Cannon from
Or read music.
Drumline.
He couldn't read music.
Oh, I hated Drumline.
Love that movie.
I hated both of them. The
Hey,
first
hey,
and
love
the
the
second.
first
I
one.
hated.
Natalie,
Nick
give me your
Cannon's
black
best
card
work.
right now. Give me your black card.
I hated Drumline.
Give me
I'm
black
not gonna be. I'm not. I'm
Give me
gonna
black
be
card.
very, very.
Can I get it?
Wait.
I love that
I
movie.
don't care.
Give me your black card.
I also don't like Love and
Tyrese is
Basketball.
black?
Nah.
Listen, the
I thought
reason
Kyra
I
and
have
Tyrese were
reasons
twins.
for not liking Love and Basketball. He cheats on her for 90% of the movie, and then when she's like, "I'm gonna play for your love," he beats the fuck out of her in the game, and then he's just like, "You know what?
Put it right here.
It can't be that bad. Let's have a rematch."
Cannon's
So that's why
Drumline,
I don't
though.
like Drumline. Why I hate it.
Well, it's just I will say that the marching band
Yes.
themselves are a show band. Core style is the way to go. Just anyone
just
that's a
don't like
band geek out there knows what I'm
everything about
talking
it.
about. DC,
Yes, of
yeah,
course.
come on, core.
Of
Okay,
course. I know exactly what you're talking about.
sure.
Yeah. That's part of the apple, right? That's like the middle part or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of food, remember that loud guy at the restaurant in the Twitches movie? And then they used magic to shut him up. I feel like the restaurant was full of those guys, and I feel like every restaurant or social place I ever go to is full of those guys. And what do? I politely mind my own business and understand the world is just full of people like that. Why am I gonna try to make things even worse and more complicated and make a scene by by causing a destruction to his solitude that he's trying to enjoy? I you know what I'm trying to say.
If he was sitting outside, it would be a different story because you can mind your business outside. But when you're sitting inside, like, if I'm sitting inside, like, with my family, like, we're out eating dinner, whatever, and I hear some man, like, yelling on the phone, like, blah, 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 I would also mind my business, but I would just be, like, annoyed. Like, when you sit inside, you're supposed to use, like, your inside voice, enjoy the ambiance, whatever. When you're outside, it's a free-for-all, babe. Just pay the bill at the end. Like,
Quick question: how fucking quiet was that goddamn restaurant that only one person could be heard the entire
It was
fucking time?
not. It was
everybody
busy.
not talking?
It was like a 50s diner. It was hustling and bustling.
I know. Every time I'm at Ale House, I have to be shouting at the person across from me because it's just so fucking loud from everybody in there.
And this dude was on his phone.
yeah, but Miller's is a sports bar. This was like a diner. So it's not
This-
like
yeah,
supposed
Probably
to be
playing sports
loud.
somewhere. Nah, no, he was in his right. I'm sorry. I think I looked back at this when I first saw this. Obviously, I think, oh yeah, that's probably a rude guy. He's fucking really. Nah, this literally that dude. Usually everyone acts in a restaurant. So, who's the villain here?
But he was being really loud and obnoxious. Like literally, he was on the phone talking about Waverly.
He's
and
like,
making these
"I'm
random
fine where I'm
sounds.
at."
Yeah, like being like blah 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 blah, like making dumb sounds. Like what the hell? First of all, what the hell was he talking about? I know he's talking about Waverly, but the sounds he was
Yeah,
making.
he's
he was
like,
"I'm
talking
gonna move to Waverly."
then
Talking
talking
about the
about
wizards.
the doctor.
That's what I thought.
Talking about a doctor that moved in there, and then like he was honestly annoying. So I get where you're coming from, Peter, but at the same time, he was really annoying.
It's not like he was really saying inappropriate stuff. That would be a different topic.
Didn't they blow up his like food or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
His
because
soda
you're so loud and
exploded
rude.
in
It's
his
time to have
face.
fun with food. And
Which
the
was
soda.
Yeah, I would.
It's his drink, which isn't a food, it's a drink, so
Oh, okay. I
That's
thought they
another
blew up
matter.
like his meal too as well.
Oh
Alright,
no,
but
just
still though,
his soda.
still though, I wouldn't like if someone's being loud in a restaurant. I don't just walk up to them and just pour their drink on them.
Well, that's because you're a good egg,
It's like-
Hiroki.
Yeah, you ever done that before?
No, strangely enough, no, I don't.
I mean,
Usually everybody's talking.
Fun time,
I personally only have one more note, and in that note, I wrote down the climax is like a boss battle where you waste time deciding on your next attack while the villain. So when they're trying to think of like all the things that they love, this darkness is literally just flying around the ceiling, like kind of like making a swoosh but not really attacking. You know what I'm talking about in video games, like your Pokédex and you're going through, and but like your opponent's just like standing by the side, arms maybe moving, and that's the darkness. That's what their uncle was doing.
But you know what the opposite of the dark is?
Love.
Light.
Love.
Love.
Oh.
Definitely not light.
That was true.
love. You know what? They need to play that one
Look.
song that the Mystic Fountain plays. Love, love, love. But moral of the story is, so what do you guys think about the movie? Like, did you love it?
I mean,
Well, we're not there yet.
I didn't dark it.
Let's say we're not there yet.
I hate you.
Look, all I'm gonna say though is that if they brought a gun, it would have been a lot sooner.
What kind of
Oh my
is
gosh.
Disney movie.
If fucking Harry Potter got like a Glock or something, like he could have beat Voldemort.
The Elder Wand is actually
Technically, all he had to do was Expelliarmus. Isn't that the one where you like take the wand out of the other person's hand?
y'all. The Elder Wand is actually a Glock. Changed my mind.
I'm just gonna say this. I mean, Voldemort is pretty powerful, but I don't think he can dodge a bullet.
You're not wrong.
Bullets be
Well.
moving mad fast.
But he has,
My guy.
then you have to kill like all the other Horcruxes.
I may be a lover, but I got this piece.
What?
Wait, so this,
That's
like,
it.
if
I
they
hate
get
you,
a Glock,
Kevin.
like, are they just gonna off like every Horcrux he has? What am I looking at?
I mean, they could probably just shoot the Horcrux.
What is this? Dumbledore! Oh.
There we go.
I
Rosie.
literally quoted that earlier today, or early in this recording. I just had to bring it up again because Hiroki really seems to think that guns and magic are just. And I
But
just want-
you gotta think, they have to
House.
say the whole spell or something, and they also have to be like quick with their hands. They can't be faster than a speeding bullet.
Not necessarily. So the spell seemed like to be like training wheels using the rhymes and all that. Because when Alex needed to open the door to go into Coventry, she tried to make a rhyme, didn't work. So she said, "Okay, no rhyme, just really feel to Coventry. Open the door. There she is." So training
But she
wheels.
had to take time to feel. Coventry, I could have just pulled the gun out real quick.
Well, also when they were in the rush, she got it open earlier.
Plot twist: guns don't work because they're not of the land.
It's just lazy writing.
They can't use anything from like.
If this land has no guns, or this realm, I should say, then yes, I'm sure if they really want to cause a surprise in the next war, they can bring all of their military rifles to this realm and surprise the hell out of other good citizens of this world.
Wait a minute.
Pop
So
that
wait,
smoke.
nothing of that realm works. What if I just take the materials to make a gun and I make a gun over there? Would that work?
They don't even have chicken wings. I don't think it'll work.
Nah, I can just take it apart and put it back together.
Listen, she said we need to stay in this realm because there's chicken
If
wings
there-
in this
if
realm.
there's
So
Magic
magic,
they don't even have chicken wings. That should tell you they don't have the technology.
if they got
Chicken
magic, they got blacksmiths, so they can make swords and other stuff, so they can make guns. All right, there you go.
Who are these people? Remember, everyone died, Kevin. There were only 3 people left in Coventry.
3 people in Castle.
Look, if I can 3D print a gun, I'm pretty sure I can get a blacksmith to make me a gun over there.
Why are we talking about
which
guns on this
blacksmith?
show?
There was no,
So
there
far
was
from
no
Extraction, oh my
blacksmith.
God.
Remember, everyone died.
This was
I'm still thinking
twisted.
about extraction.
Why are we talking about guns? Extraction and jujitsu and all makes sense. Well, maybe not jujitsu, but
Hey, wait, hold on, wait.
extraction made sense.
Hold on. Extraction is our most popular episode right now, so.
I don't want to talk about guns.
Can we just talk about how her mom, like, okay, at the party when she decided to come clean to her mom, when Cameron decided to come clean to her adoptive mom, and she was like, yeah, so like, listen, this darkness is chasing me. Like, you should know this. And her mom's just like, you know what? You haven't been talking about this since you were a kid. And she's just like, what? I spoke about this when I was younger. And she was like, yeah, man. You kept talking about a darkness coming to eat you. So we had to put you in therapy. But like, you got past it. So we just thought things were normal.
I don't remember her saying she was put in therapy.
She probably didn't say that, but it alluded to that. Because like, they're rich. I'm pretty sure they can afford therapy.
They're rich.
Just
Why do they
ignored
need
it.
therapy?
Because their daughter thought a darkness was trying to kill her. They probably thought she was crazy. They're like, yo, listen, we got to return this one. This is
Gotta take it back to the orphanage.
Yeah, take it back to the orphanage.
Take it back to
So
where Mark
dark.
go.
So
It's dark.
Return to sender. Back to Coventry you go.
All right, so I don't want to just like us juice out everything of what we can talk about in this film. Anyone have any last remaining thoughts, segments?
Oh, I was gonna say, you guys remember during the party, like when they were near the pool, and what was it? The guy's name? Forgot the guy's name. One of the Guardians. He
Oh,
had,
it's
like,
Eliana and Karsh, was it?
Karsh.
Karsh.
Okay, Karsh was holding like a plate, and like he was like kind of like a server because he happened to be holding that plate. And one of the girls like double dipped. I'm just like first person, right?
Oh, here we go. A Caesar question. Here we go.
Jerk or no jerk? Person who double dips.
So
be
are
honest.
we not doing any trivia tonight?
Oh, we are, but I had a feeling this was leading to a shopping cart-esque question of Caesar.
Come on
Double
now.
dips, blah blah blah, right? Is
Jerk
it?
or no
Is
jerk?
it?
Person who double dips.
Honestly, after watching that movie, I always
Wait,
hated double
if it-
dipping.
Honestly, same. I
Yeah.
think this movie made
kind
me
of like
stop.
affected me
If
not
it's
to
my
want to do
own
that.
sauce,
Yeah, like I was
but
just
if
like,
it's
I'll
like
do
a
one.
social sauce. Fuck no. Yeah.
You take a spoon and scoop some out.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
double
you
dip.
take
Even
like a
my
separate
own, I
plate.
stopped double dipping because of this movie. So I actually.
Yeah,
Now,
same. This movie kind of like trained me not to do it, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that's gross. Don't double dip. Look at that, nurture versus nature, learned behavior. Go psychology.
All right, Caesar, any more
That-
questions?
That was a learned behavior.
All right. Wait. Any last remaining thoughts? Because the next segment is C trivia. Anyone last remaining thoughts? Any notes? Yes, Kira.
I like how you could tell that they were all like Canadian, the way they said like, well, sorry instead of sorry. You know, like I like how you could tell that they had that like Canadian flair about them. I don't know what you call that.
Maybe Coventry's a Canadian realm.
Kira liked how they all have healthcare.
No, it really did. It really tickled my fancy.
You're like, oh boy, something I don't.
I was like, ooh,
I was
healthcare?
about to make a dark joke, but never mind.
Wow.
I gotta also add, why did she think it was okay to tell her friends that she has a twin sister, but not her mom? Like she's just like, no, you can't tell your mom that you have a twin sister. It's gonna freak her out. And I'm like, but you're telling your friend. And
Sometimes
like,
when you have an issue, you go to your friends because you feel like they'll give you like better advice or be more consoling. Like if you have an issue, like depending on what your
Yeah.
issue is, sometimes it's easier to go to your friends than your parents because the way your parents may react would be different. Like your mom may be like, nah, babe, you just trip and tie your shoes, and your friends will be like, I'm so sorry that's happening. So probably a
They didn't want to
comfort.
hurt her mom either.
Yeah.
yeah, well, her mom's dead.
Not
I do the same
Cameron's.
exact thing. But then I remember that my friends are also idiots, so.
Hey.
Hey.
No, I am an
Well,
idiot.
I don't know if we're your friends, but
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, so that's how I see it. That's all I had to add.
no more notes.
Oh wait, we did get that That's So Raven like moment with Tantos. You guys remember that? And like he was talking to Alex about something, and like when they went to the next scene, like they went in his eye. It turned into another scene.
Oh, like the vision?
Yes, the vision. Yes.
Damn.
Sure, maybe that was intentional.
I do
I
do
recall
have
that.
a note
Oh
actually.
wait, and then okay. One last thing.
Yeah.
One
I
last
don't
thing.
have a note. Never
When
mind.
the adoptive mom was able to stop Thanos, it kind of alluded to like, oh, love is the cure. Because like when she was like, oh my gosh, I don't want anything to happen to my baby. I don't care if I can't defend her. Like she opened the door and like Thanos said, bye, peace
Oh,
out.
gotta
so
love
long, so
Canada.
long."
Right after that whole like whatever Natalie just said, and he's like, yeah, the darkness attacked, but I wasn't there in time, and they're just like, what are you talking about, loser? And they did the whatever major loser thing.
That dated itself.
That
Oh.
brought me back right there.
Do you feel like that was more 90s than 2005?
Oh, 100%.
A little bit of both, like maybe like late 90s, early 2000s.
Because I remember doing it when I was in elementary school.
I remember the whatever major loser. I don't remember where that's from.
That's what they did.
But they said
like-
whatever loser, not whatever
said
major
whatever.
loser, did they?
I thought they did Major Loser.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just whatever loser in this movie. I don't remember what
Camp Rock.
what movie did the major loser.
I think it from a show or something.
Oh, it was Camp Rock.
Camp Rock.
Yes, thank you, Tyrese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it is a 2000 thing.
Yeah, Demi Lovato was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what that means. And they're just like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. No, it was Allison Stoner who's just like, I don't know what that is. And Demi Lovato was like, oh my gosh, like you are so last year.
There you go.
Like that's something we did last year in Aspen. I don't know why you're doing that now.
Yeah, now we're in Canada, bitch. Oh, sorry. Now we're in Canada, baby.
I'll allow it.
I'm keeping up
One
with it then. Yeah.
question, though. Is Lucinda, is that also Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place?
No.
Or are they two different people? Okay.
No.
Two different
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Harper would be way younger in that.
Okay. They looked kind of familiar, but I couldn't tell, so
Harper
thank
is
you
now
for
a
the
nerd.
clarification.
I also did some research to correct myself. Apparently, Wizards of Waverly Place premiered after the second Witches movie, not this first.
Hmm. Well, thank you for doing the research, sir.
All right, ready for some Caesar trivia?
All right, everybody, it's time to move on to next segment. Caesar, what is that next segment called? And please don't say it is about sea life.
That was
See?
good.
Trivia!
Yay! So I said that because Hiroki assumed that was what it was about last time we did this with him.
The monkeys.
Rock and roll.
Talk about the ocean mysteries, the deeps.
The spookies, the aquatic spookies.
Listen to some
He
jazz
gave a
music.
great explanation to understand why. This is why a play on words really works. All right, Caesar, go ahead, shoot, go to town.
Cinema trivia, here we go.
Whoa, hey, yeah.
Sea trivia.
Thank you. That's much better. That's much better. Okay, we got 3 questions for everyone today. 1 true or false, and 2 are free for all.
Okay,
Are we
two.
ready?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Yes.
Love the enthusiasm, Peter. Always bring it. I love it.
Here we go. Time to lose.
First question: true or false? For the first days of filming, the cast and crew had a hard time telling Tia and Tamira apart. True or false?
Ooh, we should go around the room.
Let's start with Hiroki.
True.
True. Okay. And Kyra.
True.
Natalie.
I'm gonna go with false. I want to play devil's advocate.
Kevin.
True. False. False.
Tyrese. And last but surely not least, Peter.
I'm gonna say false because when I was really, really young, in sister, I always told them apart with the mirror that has
Yep.
beauty marks. So
Oh, that's smart. I didn't even think. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, y'all are good. All right.
Okay. So fortunately enough, Hiroki, Kyra, and Tyrese, you guys are correct. It
It was
is
because
true.
of their hair back
Oh.
then.
What?
I'm pretty sure that was the reason.
But that's not even. Well, they wore different hairstyles in the movies, if you notice. One
Yeah.
wore curly, and the other one wore straight. I put air
First day
quotes
of
because
filming,
it's
they
really
don't
curled
know
long.
shit. You know that, right? They
Yeah, they don't know these
They
people.
talking and walking.
True. It's just I'm getting to
pretty
know
sure
them.
That's
where I read
true.
about that.
Because like,
Okay, next question. So, the outside view of Cam's house may or may not look familiar, but this same house was used in which other movie?
Halloween Town.
Born Stuntacular. in the mansion.
Okay, wait. It had a fountain in the front.
Yes,
It
the
did have a
outside
fountain in
view.
the front.
wait,
Huh?
Is this a multiple choice question or?
No, it's a free for all.
I don't
Just
know
do
what
like
you said.
anything you can think of.
yeah, repeat this.
So the outside view of Cam's house is the same house used in which other movie?
Is it a Disney movie?
It is not Disney.
Oh.
It's not.
Breaking Bad, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go with
Is it
the movie
like-
White Chicks.
A movie at your time frame.
I'm gonna go. Okay, Hiroki really went. Kevin, what'd you say?
I said White Chicks.
Natalie,
Can I get the time frame?
this
Oh.
movie. Oh,
Just go.
Why not?
Actually,
Oh.
can I retract my answer?
what do you want
It's not
your answer
Disney
to be?
Okay.
It's not a Disney movie.
Since a couple days
Right,
ago
wait,
was
wait, wait,
October.
wait. I should say the movie that this house was in, we did cover.
Oh.
One of the actors that was in it, we did cover it.
Okay, so I'm gonna retract my
know
statement.
it
Since October 3rd was a couple days ago, I'm gonna go with what's that movie called again? It was really showing
Mean
the
Girls.
Mean
Mean
Girls.
Girls.
That
Mean
movie.
Girls.
It's Regina
Yeah.
George's house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember because it was playing in the gym and I was doing great.
Good for you.
Peter, Peter, what do you think it is?
That's a solid guess, and I'm probably gonna have to take it. But my first guess was gonna be Big Fat Liar when Marty Wolf went into that mansion and was set up to be a clown at that boy's birthday party. But I'm also gonna go with Mean Girls.
It is Mean Girl. Come
Yeah.
on, Kevin.
Those
You gave a big hint there,
Kevin.
Caesar.
I did.
You should
Yeah.
hold back.
You should have held back on that, cause like I actually was gonna go with Mean Girls too, anyways. Before you said any of that.
Very,
But yeah.
You're welcome. I got you guys guesses.
Hey, can I get another question? though?
Are we all trying to help each other? Or...
Thank you, Boo.
No, I was
think
just
so.
I was just gonna say that because it was October 3rd, and he asked me what day it was. It was October 3rd.
Yeah.
That's the reason I was gonna pick that.
My man said deduction.
Please.
What? On my block, I
On my
watched the
block,
whole
does anyone
thing
watch it?
yesterday. And I got one.
Is it
Don't,
good?
don't tell me about it. I'm still mad about the
Oh,
season.
you're gonna be even mad about this. So
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I tried.
Wow, this isn't even a lightning round.
Sorry. But Caesar, go
I
ahead.
love this jazz music while you're talking about On the Block or whatever you're talking about.
my block.
Last question. Purple. So, during the... What, Kevin?
Huh?
Never mind. So during the first weekend airing of this movie, how many people watched this? Oh, how many people during the first
This has to be
weekend of
multiple
showing this
choice.
movie on Disney Channel? During the first weekend, how many people watched this? Just pick
Can
any.
you give us multiple choice on that?
There were. I am not, because I want to see how many.
Did it first show on Disney Channel? I think it's a decom.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna,
first.
Yes,
first,
it's a
Yeah.
decom.
first showed. Yes.
are you gonna do like a little like what's it called, Price is Right thing? You know, guess you close without going over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because we're all about to lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5 million and 1.
What the fuck? I'm gonna go with 1 because I know it for a fact. I at least watched it.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 2.5 million.
Tyrese.
But wait, everyone had cable around that time though.
The Tyrese is gonna be the one guy that
It was
gets.
In the first
2005.
week?
Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, the first weekend. How many people
Listen.
watched? First weekend.
Huh.
Yes.
They always show it twice,
true.
remember?
Oh, yeah.
On that Sunday,
Friday night.
Friday
Friday
night.
night.
and that-
So first weekend, all right. So there's about 300 million people.
That's how you're going on this.
Florida?
All of
300 million
Florida.
people in Florida, so everybody in Florida was watching it.
Oh, just don't be that one guy that guesses like $1.
There's 21 million people in Florida, right? 21 million, right? There's 19
Where are
million
these
people in
stats
California.
going?
And everybody was watching at the same time.
Just listen.
That was part of the
Imagine-
requirement for living in Florida or California.
Wait, no, technically we were. It's just like different.
The Super Bowl garners 100
Are
million.
you gonna just say your
You know,
guess?
This is why we have to do multiple choice.
Which is garnered
Oh my god.
17.5
Oh,
million.
hurry the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
You wanna
So,
speak.
so basing off the trajectory of the moon and the sun,
Unintended.
Basically off the trajectory of Artemis
Wow.
fucking
Wow.
Apollo.
Wow, you just brought it full circle.
Tyrese has 17.5. Kyra,
I had to step away for the question, but I'm just gonna guess 12.
oh nice.
you want?
There you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's
Wow.
kind of.
She's already locked in.
Hey, 12 people?
Already locked in. That's it.
She can always change her. Okay, I'm gonna go to Kevin and Hiroki. Kyra, you can change your mind if you want afterwards. So,
Kevin already
They
said
already
his.
gave theirs.
oh, Hiroki then.
He did.
Yeah, I
Me?
said 1 because I know at least I was watching it.
I didn't catch it. How much did you say, Hiroki?
You're the guy who says $1, dude? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the guy who said $1 because I know at least I watched it, so that has to be at least one person.
The one.
Oh, I also watched it Eastern Standard Time here in Florida.
Oh shit,
On
I'm gonna
that
change it
Friday
to
night
2
premiere. But I'm
I
gonna.
also
Dude,
watched
dude,
it
change
for-
it to 3.
5 over here.
What's happening?
6 if you want to count my sister.
I can
What?
I change my answer though, bro? Like, okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so I said
He looked it up.
17.5.
No,
right?
wait.
Oh.
Before
No, I was actually looking up the population of Florida. Actually, like I will share my.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna guess 5 million and 2. Go one up from Kevin. So if it's a bigger number, I win.
See this right here? You see this right here? 21.48.
Wait, can I change my
No.
answer?
No, you locked it in.
Oh Jesus Christ.
No, wait.
How many of them had kids?
Based no.
Y'all are
Alright,
winning
fully
nothing.
though. Based off of this, in the amount of pull Twitches had in Florida, bro, everybody watched fucking Twitches in Florida. So we're going 21.5.
Yeah, I know.
Bro. Fuck this shit. And then the other 200K, you know, I mean, wait. The other 20K, my fault. The 20K, yeah, it came from California, bro.
I know when my dad told me when he bought the house in Florida, he said when they
There wasn't a ghost called Boogie?
yeah, when they presented him the contract, it literally said on there that he had to watch Twitches when it came out. And he asked them what's Twitches, and they're like, oh,
Told you,
it
bro.
hasn't been made yet, but when it does, you have to watch it.
Oh, I touch you.
I hate you, Hiroki.
Alright.
He said when your dad signed the deed, they said the guys had to watch Twitches.
Alright.
Bro, tell me.
Caesar?
I'm trying to go make sure I have this right. Okay, Kevin, you said 5 million,
Yes.
right?
No, I said 5.1. Or sorry, not 5.1. 501.
Okay, Nathalie, you said 2.5 million.
I want to change it.
What do you want to change it to?
I'm gonna go 50 mil.
Clean 50, alright?
Wow.
50. Alright, you pushed
Wow.
it. Ain't that
Okay.
many
But
fucking
it's
people in
you do
Florida, bro.
realize it's
Keep
not
pushing it.
just Florida and California watching, right?
I'm here for a good
gonna go
time,
with-
not a
Also
long
came out
time.
in
25.
Halloween in
Yeah.
2005. People have have school, homework, and such to do, so not everyone in Florida probably even watched it.
Yeah, do my homework.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Should I go back to my old
All right.
answer?
Oh my god.
Oh, you just pick a
There's no
number.
prize to this. I'm
Literally pick a
sorry.
number between
Yeah,
1 and
10
1
million.
billion. That's
10
literally
million is
it.
my final
This
answer.
is a long
10
segment.
million.
This
Wait, are you guys telling me that you're not gonna pay me for being here?
all
Wait,
voluntary.
compensated?
Hiroki said you thought this shit was
Do
charity.
you not see how many copyrighted audio I placed into these podcast episodes? I can't monetize this stuff.
Yeah, my audio is copyrighted too.
My shit costs an Oreo an hour, bro.
I just want healthcare.
Alright, getting back to the trivia though. Hey, yo, Natalie, are you
No,
staring at your
I'm
lips?
looking at my phone.
Okay, alright, cool. Just making
So,
sure.
You
Tyrese,
stop staring at me? Damn.
Okay.
You're staring at a screen.
Yeah.
I look over and all I see is I look over and all I see is
What
what you into?
the numbers going?
Wait, Cesar, who won?
I wonder
I
who
love
won.
this jazz
I wonder
music
who won.
behind us.
I really want to know who won.
Tyrese, you were correct. It was 21.5 million.
Roki returns with his face.
Hey,
Tyrese
good job,
was-
Tyrese.
Right?
Dang, everybody in Florida actually watched
He
it.
wins
Nowhere
for
else.
whopping nothing.
Everybody in Florida watched it. Nobody else in the country.
Nobody else.
It was
I told you it was a part of the deed when my dad signed it.
All right, so that's
Oh,
the end of that
bullshit.
segment. We did it last week, but should we do it again without Sydney?
Unfortunately,
No, it's not the same.
the only reason I did it last week is because both Caesar and Sydney weren't there, and now,
Okay.
no. So no.
No, yeah, we'll wait for Sydney to do Chosen Annoyance. I can't.
Gotta let the man do it himself, you know.
Yeah, I might have an answer for that one, but I don't really. There really is anyone so worthy of an annoyance. But that's a segment that's been skipped.
I
until
can
we
tell you
have
what
Sydney
was
again.
annoying, but I mean, I'm not gonna tell you now. But
Yeah, we'll talk about it in Twitches too. All right, so I think at this time it's a good segment, a good segue to move on to the scale. The scale is where we rank the films that we watched in this theme from our least favorite to our favorite. So of the two, we only have Bride of Boogity and Twitches. So let's go around the room, rank them, give an explanation why we ranked it that way, and then move on to the next person. So Natalie,
I rank it. Are we out of 5?
well, you can rank Bride of Boogity and Twitches, place
top
them on
two
a
right now.
scale.
Yeah.
What goes above what?
Okay. So I'm gonna put Twitches obviously as number 1. You guys know I have been manifesting this movie for quite some time. So definitely gonna be number 1.
Shocking.
Oh, I love that movie so much. And then Bride of Boogity, if I could, I would put it all the way down at the bottom.
you threw a big curveball there, buddy. Not gonna lie.
I mean, you can.
But wait, I guess no, it would be Infinity, not Negative Infinity. But because it was just so lame. I fell asleep halfway through it. I woke up and
And it was
the guy
still going, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I
Sure was,
confused.
buddy.
Boogity, 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 boogity.
It's literally like a bootlegged Beetlejuice. Like it was. It
That's
was
what
like
I
a
said.
I'm screeching. You can't hear it, but I'm screeching like a banshee. That's the funniest thing I've
Also,
ever
what
heard.
was with the people being like obsessed with Halloween? That was kind of weird too.
They be
Wait,
living in
that's actually
Lucifer
normal.
Falls.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, you should watch Halloween Town.
I love Halloween Town.
Or The Nightmare Before Christmas. Those
That's
people,
a
all
good
those people love Halloween, are obsessed with it.
All right, on to the next person.
All right, so Tyrese, how would you rank the two movies?
Out of life
right.
is rough.
Tyrese hasn't seen The Bride of Boogity. He joined this podcast at the last second, but you can go ahead and rank it. I can vouch for you. It's not good.
All right, cool. So number 2 on my list, we got Twitches, right. Number 2, all right, and then number 3 on my list, we got Bride of Boogity. Cause no movie top
No,
life
no,
is
no,
rough,
no,
baby.
Okay.
Baby!
What's wrong with you? No.
Cheers.
No.
Baby, this message is brought to you by the Black Foundation.
Go adopt
yeah,
the
Mary
puppy while you
Poppins
can.
style. All right, cool.
Especially if it's in a box in the cold
Save a
rain.
life. Yes.
Especially if it's in a box and you're just sitting there for your adoption.
Go visit your local shelter. Adopt a new friend.
Except ours burned down.
Save a life.
Ah, God. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
So
yo,
because you
chill.
just said that, we might as well give them up. So go look into the
Head Alliance of Greater Orlando.
Head Alliance of Greater Orlando's website. Thank you. Trying to remember the full name of county shelter, but they recently did have a fire. It actually devastating thing that it burned down the shelter or a good portion of it. and their animals are still like recovering from it. So please go give them a donation. Anyways, moving on from that.
To say they have raised $1 million, over
Oh,
$1
yeah.
million in those 2
I
months
donated.
to
Also,
save the fucking
people donated.
puppies.
People donated
His
so
life
much
is rough.
food
Yeah,
that
like
they asked for people to
like
stop.
money and supplies have all been donated, and all of the. I'm not sure about the cats, but I know that all of the dogs have been moved to their Sanford location. And as soon as I get my 8-passenger SUV, they're coming with me.
Oh, I want to get one too.
Yeah!
I have one if anyone wants one.
You wanna know why?
Boop, boop.
Because life is rough.
You guys can get a really cute Labrador mix.
See?
Anyways,
can just watch Life is
so
Rough
I
on
guess
Disney Channel.
that was basically Tyrese. So nothing there. Nothing else from there. Hiroki, how about you? What would you rank this movie?
You know, I'm gonna rank Bride of Boogity as number 1 and Twitches as number 2, just because I think everybody deserves a win.
You're a good human.
And also because you didn't get to watch Twitches today.
Yeah, I mean, I see. So I remember Twitches, even though I watched it like a really long time ago. But I don't remember Bride of Boogity, even though I watched it maybe like a week ago.
No,
at best.
in reality, Hiroki actually hasn't watched any of these movies, so there you go.
So,
He's just
yeah,
winging it.
in reality, I remember like the beginning half of Bride of Boogity, and that's about it.
You need to renew your Disney Plus subscription.
Yeah.
Hey, remembering the first few scenes is better than nothing, so.
Yeah, all I remember is like the family gaslighting her about this thing not being real,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
They're like, girl, shut up. You're making stuff up. And she was like, I'm telling y'all, I saw him. And they're like, no. You stupid girl. You simple-minded girl. There's no one in the woods.
Kevin!
Hi.
Oh, Kevin.
That's my
Your
name.
turn. Rank these movies.
These movies. So let's see. Bride of Boogity could have been a really great drinking game, where we all got blacked out and trashed. But unfortunately, they said the name Boogity way too many times.
Yeah.
But
Take a shot.
whereas
we needed
Twitches,
to
You
they only
would've
said
died.
Twitches maybe like 4 times.
We should have done this with Twitches, like, because I only said Twitches probably like 10 times.
So honestly, I'm gonna go with Twitches number 1 and that Bride of Boogie number 2 because that movie was so bad. I don't even remember how bad it was, but it was bad.
Some people deserve wins, the Bride of Boogie deserves none. And that's all,
Alright,
folks.
Kyra, how about you?
Yeah, so Twitch is definitely 1. Bride of Boogity 2. I don't know. I feel like Boogity could have had potential, but you know, some things can't be saved. Now, do I think it deserves hell? No.
What?
A revision? Probably.
What'd you say, Tyrese?
My future marriages. You said something's gonna be saved, bro.
Whoa.
Sorry, go on, Kyra.
Sorry, Kira.
Come get me.
Except-
I'm scared.
I'm scared of
Well, you're doing
commitment,
amazing,
so here we go.
sweetie.
This is really getting in depth.
I mean, so did Boogity, but anyways.
You're good.
Alright.
No, Boogity
Sorry.
had the potential to be good, but it just, I don't know, fell flat, but eh.
It couldn't live up to Beetlejuice. That
Would
was
I
the
watch it again? Not even on my worst day. But would I watch Twitches again? Hell yeah. I might even watch Twitches
Thank
2
you.
before bed.
There
Air
you
high
go.
five.
Nice.
Yeah.
Twitches is honestly a good movie.
It's a cool
And
movie.
Bride of
I
Boogity
like
is
it.
not at all a good movie.
It
Uh,
was
It's not my thing yet,
absolutely terrible.
but yeah.
Witches is a good Halloween movie.
Cesar! Your turn. Sorry to say your name like that.
Ether? It's coming Steve.
Well, I hold on my S, and I don't think my microphone picked it up too well. So. Caesar!
My number 2 would be, I think it's obvious, Bride of Boogity. That movie's terrible. They say the word boogie too many times. I literally wanted to blow my brains out. It was so annoying. It's so annoying that I even tired Nathalie out, and she just yawned. So, yes.
Yawn and
I wanted to
I
do
have-
that. And I wanted to do that, but it was so boring. I couldn't do much. While Twitches is my number 1, and Twitches had the music. It had the sisters that I know and love from my childhood. It had that character development. It had good side characters. It had good ridiculous things happening. It had good parenting too. The adopted parents to Cam are cool, to be honest. And if I was to be adopted, I wanted to be my adopted parents. So I would
Oh,
rank
hell
Twitch-
yeah.
Yes, they are pretty.
They were
good.
rich. I don't know what the parents did, but they were rich.
Because you had the
They seem
mother.
cool, too.
Yes, because you had the father who was funny and was also caring, and you had the mother who had that good moment with Cam, who had to make cheer her up in like the garden. They were wearing different dresses. So great movie twitches. Number 1, Bride of Boogity. Number 2, terrible.
And I suppose that leaves it all to me. So, yeah, Bride of Boogity. Definitely going all the way to the top. Nope. Sorry. Y'all know it, everybody. It's number 2, so it's staying at number 2 on my list. It really doesn't hold at all of a movie. I think I was pretty explanatory in my review of it in the last episode. But again, I can't even to this day remember what it was. Its premise kind of felt like Beetlejuice, and it really had no plot, and the climax felt like it was the plot. I couldn't remember anything of it after the movie. But Twitches, I did see it in my youth. I did enjoy it a lot, especially when it came out back then. I like how it was gimmicky and it's charming. And yeah, I'm looking at it through Disney Channel original movie standards, but it's really a fun watch, especially for a Halloween special. And Tia and Tamara are 2 very great actors, and I really do think they work their magic into this film. They carry this film together. They are able to play serious, they're able to play wacky, they're charming. And, you know, they're literally our sisters, so they're able to play like that, especially when they need to butt heads. Even the supporting characters, Eliana and Karsh, I enjoy. Yeah, they're seeming a little dorkier now that I can see through an adult's perspective, but I still very much appreciated their comedy aspect, especially back then. I really always thought Karsh was funny whenever he goes down the stairs when the darkness is pulling him. But other than that, yeah, I think Twitches is a pretty solid review, so it's going to number 1 on my list.
Yay. Go team.
I
Yeah.
actually got Twitches after hyping it up for episode run.
Right? That's so
I
surprising.
know.
No, since Rip Girls.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
But all I want to say is that I'm the one that said Twitches was going to be the movie, and like the witch that I am, I got it to happen.
Too bad you don't have a
So-
twin, so you can't be a Twitch. Sucks.
If only Yasmin was here. You
Yeah.
2 would have been like the
Yeah.
sisters of
Yes.
You're not sisters, but you know what I mean. You 2 are the ones that were advocating for Twitches.
Go Twitches. Go Twitches. Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a shame Yasmin wasn't here.
Yeah.
This is a movie she very much highly suggested. And Yasmin, if you're listening, we apologize and wish you were here. But we'll
I
see you in
love
Twitches
you.
too.
She needs to make us. Please tell me I'm going to be in for Twitches too when that happens.
Yeah,
I know it's
it'll
gonna
happen
happen.
at random, just letting you
Yeah.
know.
I know.
I can let you know which theme that would fit in, but when it's still this theme, we still have 2 more episodes. That's actually a good segue to move on to just ending this podcast. But before we do that, I want to go around the room and see if each of us have anything to plug. So, Kyra, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Not today, but please continue listening to these little podcasts. They're fun, and we try to make them fun for you guys. Thank you, Cesar. I'm not going to steal your spotlight, I promise, sir. But no, that is all for me.
Caesar's going last. Tyrese, do you have anything you would like to plug?
As always, Life is Rough is the greatest movie Disney's ever made. You can watch it on Disney Plus. Mary Poppins is mid tier. And make sure you guys follow me on twitch.tv/sonofavalanche. I stream. Drop that $5 sub, Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime. Help me grow. Thank you, the Rio Meter podcast. This podcast has changed my life. It's made me funnier and happier, making me actually my life again.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
Whoa! Whoa! So much to deconstruct there.
Ooh, the pressure. Natalie.
I just want to say that I'm so very happy that we got to watch one of my favorite Halloween movies. I watch it every year on Halloween spooky season. So I'm just happy I got to enjoy it with my buddies. So
Aww.
even though you guys were
Thanks,
very,
buddy.
very much against it, and I'm happy you guys enjoyed it though.
I'm not against it.
I'm not.
This was actually a good thing to watch on Halloween. There are other stupid stuff out there on the list.
Yeah,
Like Mr.
Part
Boogity
one.
or whatever it's called.
yeah.
Can of worms. Yeah.
Or Growing Up Thing, because that I'm telling you that one's horrible.
We'll see if we ever review it. Kevin, is there anything you would like to play?
Just as always, honor to be here, and tell your friends and family. That's all.
Hiroki.
I don't know. Send me money.
All right, drop your Venmo.
Venmo, go. Cash App.
Let's see if it'll work.
Oh,
Yo,
okay. Can I plug
that'd be
something? Can I
hilarious.
plug something else?
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
You want free money?
Tyrese, go
Man,
ahead. What do
man.
you want to plug?
I just want to plug a big you to all of you.
my
Allowing me to
God,
love you
what's
guys. Great
happening?
people.
God bless you.
God.
And you too,
Are
Natalie.
you all right?
See, love is
Love you too,
stronger than
guys.
the darkness,
Mary Poppins
guys.
is still mid
Proof right
tier.
here.
Think about love.
Exactly.
Only about love.
But that won't change the fact that
Mary Poppins is Walt
still
Disney's
mid.
masterpiece. All right, Hiroki, did you go? Cesar. Wait, no, it's my turn, right? Yes. So I know I interrupted you, but you're just gonna continue bashing Mary Poppins. I can't allow. We also have my YouTube channel, which of course we have other places to listen to this podcast. So I'll move on to Cesar. Where else can they listen to these?
You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Check it out. Let us know what you guys think. Subscribe, comment, like.
So it's this is how I'm gonna end it. So it's money Hiroki wants you to send, and that brings us to the podcast's end.
I like
It's a
that.
spell.
That was
That's a good spell, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
So join us next time here at Review-O-Meter, where we will watch another title from Disney Plus of Disney Plus Halloween specials or collections or whatever the whole theme is. Should I redo this? My God.
Oh, keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Here only at Review-O-Meter!